Welcome back to BAS 121, Chapter 12. We're looking at data mining. So we've walked you through clustering techniques. We've walked you through classification techniques. We've walked you through some common association techniques. Last one we're going to walk you through is a cause and effect model where we looked at some correlations between different variables, and some may be lagging indicators, some may be leading indicators, etc. Example that they use is using correlation. So looking at 40 quarterly satisfaction surveys. Satisfaction measured on a scale from 1 to 5, 5 being very satisfied, 1 not so satisfied. And we're trying to see if there's any correlation between things like if I'm happy with my training, does that help job satisfaction? Does job satisfaction lead to employee satisfaction? Does employee satisfaction drive customer satisfaction? And this is a very simple sort. You just go to the correlation tool within Analytics Solver, and you immediately you highlight the data like we always do, and you get the correlation coefficients of each one of the variables. So you'd read this. Obviously, customer satisfaction is perfectly correlated to customer satisfaction. And employee satisfaction is about a 49% explanation of the variable of customer satisfaction. And on down the line, you can see it. Now, to pretty this up for folks and bring a little more visualization and meaning to it, you could present the data like this and say, satisfaction with my supervisor correlates, explains 61% of the job satisfaction, along with training and improving skills. And these factors all weighed into employee satisfaction at different weights, which we just pull off our correlation coefficient. And employee satisfaction explains roughly half of our customer satisfaction. So that's the cause and effect. You can use it for lots of things. These data mining techniques, hopefully you see applications to your business or several other businesses where they can apply. Just to recap, clustering is just putting in the buckets. We showed you a couple of clustering techniques. We talked about k-means. We talked about agglomeration of clusters where we start with several and we add them all up to one, and we cut them off at a certain level, a certain number of clusters that are meaningful. Then we talked about classification where we can use the data to predict things. We looked at classification techniques such as K nearest neighbor, where we just say, if John's credit report looks like this, who else does it look like? Then we looked at some discriminant linear equations, where we could come up with a linear equation for success, a linear equation for failure, score the two, whichever is the highest. Then we looked at some logistical regression for binary decisions, where we can actually have the tool come up with a probability of success. And based on that probability of success, we can then make a determination whether we want to approve or disapprove. We talked about association rules driven by a lot of the conditional probability. If this happens, does that change the condition? And we looked at the different lift levels. And then we talked about some cause and effect based on some correlations so that we can see which data points seem to drive, in this example, customer satisfaction. So I hope this chapter's helped. Any questions, let me know.